have quite a bit of stuff on today. The handyman comes, like we're up early, handyman's come in this morning, and then I gotta go to a dog's home training thing for like Cardiff Dogs Home. You can walk the dogs, you can be a volunteer, you can just like show up anytime between like the hours that they're open and walk their dogs. So I'm gonna go training for that. Hopefully I can walk a dog today, and hopefully they'll say that kids can come, because I wasn't sure. I told Anne when she can't come this time just in case, I need to check, but I'm pretty sure that kids can walk the dogs as well, like with this, so she'll be able to come to the next time we do it. Anyway, there's an absolute load of shit on today. The handyman is here. Look, he's got all this good stuff. This is the stuff we need. Look how good it looks now.
I got it got mounted.
Yeah?
Ah.
That's good, huh? And it can like come out from the wall, and like so it can point at different parts of the sofa. Also, now we have Teddy's hammocks. Don't ask me why my child has so many teddies. Like, I don't even know. Even the guy was like a bit shocked. But we have a couple accidental holes. Apparently that wasn't going to hold this monstrosity. So I'm thinking I'll just like put this painting there and like hide it. Oh my god. Also, guess who has a flippin' doorbell now, bro? I do. Rizzo! Rizzo, where you going? Where you going? We can't go there. There's a massive dog who's gonna eat you for lunch. He's gonna get you. He's gonna eat you. Oh, we got Wookiees. Wah! Where you going, Rizzo? Where you going, buddy? Oh, hello, good boy. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. 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 Oh, God. Attempting to get a proper picture of this nuts dog is my Everest. What's over there? Do you think there's anything over there? What do you think? Oh, hey sweets. Hey sweet boy. Are you enjoying your walk now that you stopped being a nutcase? Oh, we got to kick off just at the end, didn't it? Like you thought you were going to end this walk without being a nut again. We can't have that. Whoa. Chill, buddy. That dog is gonna eat you alive. He's gonna be like, taste this nut. Was that Kabuki's? Okay, wait, let me see. Let me see your face. Never. Okay, it's been an absolutely nuts day. It's already like getting on for night time. I think we're just gonna do takeout and call it good. But, okay, thought we'd do quickly talk about our favorite things we streamed this year. Okay, on like Netflix or Prime or like Disney Plus. Those are like the main ones we have. But also we use like BBC, that's, you know, like sort of like main channels, like Channel 4 stuff anyway. So I've like been keeping track all year because I was gonna do this at the end. Every time we watched something at night, I'd put it down like in the calendar. So every night I know what we watched, right? And we've gone through it now. Okay, it's been a concerted effort, but we've had like a bit of a battle about which were the best ones, so we've had to sort of like split it into two different lists. Some of the lists share, okay, but we had ones where we argued quite intensely that something should or should not be on the list, so we've had to split it. Okay, what we've done, we've done it like this, right? Careful consideration. Okay, number one, high potential. Okay, for the UK, this is Disney Plus. It's this woman who, like, she has this thing called high potential in her mind, where she's like Dr. House or like Sherlock Holmes or whatever, where she notices like really intense details for things and then like keeps loads of information in her mind and like never forgets
like
things.
100,000 IQ.
Yeah. So she works as a consultant for the police, but she's a bit quirky. She's got like 3 kids. And she dresses really quirky, and she's got like a really bad attitude with people who don't treat her nice. And she's always like showing up her police detective people who think, you know, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, or she's not going to be good at that. And she's like, and then she solves them crimes. She be solving them crimes. Okay, number 2, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Mm-hmm. Apparently someone at Anne's school told her that she shouldn't be watching that show.
A teacher.
I feel,
but
okay.
She like really loves it. And I said I finished it, and she was like, oh my god, I love it.
So apparently my child should be watching it, and maybe it is a bit adult slightly, but
so
damage is done. Damage is done. It's over now. We've done it. So we love that show. Basically, it's like these 6 women who are on TikTok. They're like the mom talk or whatever. They're all in Utah and they're all morning.
Dad thought it was talk, like mom talk.
Oh, yeah. But there was this thing that went down in season 1, or like for season 1, where one of the women from it, she went on TikTok and she like dropped this huge bomb out of nowhere about like the people that are in the group, and it exploded the whole thing and everyone was fuming, and then now they're all angry with each other all the time in different ways.
Whitney Demi are off the show.
Like they're so angry all the time, like they were fighting at an event, you know, like loads of them are just the crappiest people and they treat each other like crap. We love it. Okay.
And also, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Third one, Landman. Okay, I do not feel like I would have loved this show, but I absolutely freaking loved it.
Oh, yeah.
It's got
violence.
Okay, it's got Billy Bob Thornton in it, okay? And I saw it on the plane on the way home to America. And then I got home and I was like, Dad, have you seen the show? I could only watch 3 of the episodes because that's the only ones that were on the plane. And he was like, I flippin' love Landman. And then he made it, like, we made us watch the whole thing, but it was brilliant. So it's this guy who works for an oil company. And he's like the guy who makes sure that the oil flows, like, and takes care of all the issues on the surface, you know, sort of making sure that all the people that own the land are like paid and stuff like that. But he's got problems with like drug gangs and stuff he's got to deal with,
Violence,
and like
violence.
There's a bit of violence, but mainly he's hilarious. I find him to be basically exactly like my dad, like funny in this way, like, you know, impatient but like doing his absolute friggin' best. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, okay, next one, Fear Street. It's the new Fear Street, so there's a bunch of them, but this one is about prom queens. Like somebody's killing off the prom queens and you end up with like your final girl. She's not the, you know, most popular like candidate for prom queen, but she's the only one that survives. Get it? One, Perfect Neighbor. Okay, this was like a documentary, right? And it was absolutely wild. It blew my effing mind. Okay, it was like this lady who lives in this like complex of houses and there's loads of kids there, but she's just like the worst old cranky lady and she hates the kids. She just hates children. So they make noise in the neighborhood and she's like, how dare you? And she goes off the absolute deep end and she like kills somebody. Like, I'm not going to tell you who she kills because I think that you should watch it, but she goes absolutely flipping nuts. And just because she doesn't like the noise of the children, like she just takes it way too far. And they do it in real time. Like, it's done through like police recording videos, so there's no commentary. Nobody's talking about it. Like, nobody sits down in a chair and goes, this is what happened. It's literally done all through like police cams and stuff like that, and like news reports and stuff. So you see this like really horrifying part where they tell the family that this person has died. Oh my god, it broke me. Yeah, but it was so good. It like, oh my god, it was so good. Dark Winds. Oh my god, I love Dark Winds. So I love these books. These books by like Hillerman or something. It's like the Detective Chi books. And it was made into a show in the 90s, I think, or like different movies in the 90s, and I used to watch those on like Hallmark or whatever, but like they were just okay. Whereas this is like a proper series, like redone recently. It's like they've got to, like, as police, they're like reservation police, and they've got to like solve this crime, but also they're sort of fighting this like big, rich, horrible white dude who's like trying to use them to sort of like do his own like money-making scheme or whatever. Oh my god, so good. Okay, next one, Untamed. Okay, and this one is about Yosemite. This guy who's like a Yosemite ranger. He's like a park ranger in Yosemite. And you see him first of all like hanging out with his kid and stuff, and there's like a spin, like a surprise that comes about the kid, and I knew that it was coming. I saw it coming. Okay, James didn't see it coming, and he was like, you looked, you peeked. I was like, I didn't peek, I'm just paying attention. And that's the thing about him, he doesn't need to pay attention. He's like on his phone, you know, he's like in the other room, he's like doing the dog's teeth, you know, while the show's going on. Whereas if I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna do something else,
pause it,
I'm gonna need it to pause. But it's like a park ranger, and he's got to solve this crime about this girl who falls off like a cliff. Nobody knows who she is or where she came from or how she fell off the cliff or if she was pushed or whatever, and he's got to solve this crime. But loads of different things are entangled, and it's like, it's always little shocker things that pop out at you, you know, like, oh, I can't believe that. but I did believe it. I saw it coming. Because I'm like this. I'm like taking in every detail, man. I'm like, I bet it's like this. And it is. But it was good. It was wild. It's got Eric Bana in it. Haven't seen things with Eric Bana in ages. But he's so good. He should be in more stuff. Okay. The next one is Wayward. This is about a cult. And it's like this town that has like grown up around this school for bad kids. Like this like military school where they like, you know, one of these ones that Paris Hilton did in real life where they like kidnap you and they like send you in the middle of the night to this like terrible like military school type thing where they try to like make you a good kid. But at the end of it, after like they sort of like graduate from the school, they just stay in the area and like join the community, which has like turned into like a cult. Do you know what I mean? It's wild. And like the things that they sort of like reveal about the people like living in the town. So creepy, bro. So creepy. Like, it was so good. Next one, Celebrity Flippin' Traders. Okay, so in the UK, the Traders UK is way better than Traders USA. I'm like, I will die on this hill. Okay, fight me. American Traders is crap. And it's because, like, everyone is like, okay, so in Traders, everyone's out for themselves. But like in the American Traders, like they're really out for themselves in a very specifically American way, which is very intense. Like, the Americans who want things are gonna have the things, you know, at all costs. Whereas in the British one, like, the vibe is more chill. Like, they're friends. In the house, they're friendly with each other until they're like, okay, now I've got to like turn on this person in order to win the game. Okay, but Celebrity Traders is even nicer because they don't get any of the money. Like, because it goes to charity, there's not like a dog eat dog, like a feeling of like I need to win this so that I can like afford IVF or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just going to go to a charity anyway. So they're all really nice to each other and like really lovely. There were like a couple things where they turned on each other and it was very dramatic and I loved it. Okay, but okay, Traders, Celebrity Traders UK. Banging. Okay, last one I've got on my list, Boots. Okay, so this one was based on this book from the 90s called like The Pink Marine or something like this, where it's a guy who is gay and he's in the Marines, and in the 90s you weren't allowed to be gay in the Marines. It was like don't ask, don't tell. Like, you can be gay in the Marines, but you're not allowed to like let anyone know that you're gay. And I thought that this was going to be like, I don't know, like really intense, like sort of like, I don't know, like military bashing or whatever. Like, I mean, I'm not like, you know, like, oh, the military, but like I do have a lot of family who were in the military, and like I did grow up like as an army brat, like, you know, amongst the military community. So I sort of thought this was going to be like, I don't know, like really banging on them, you know, like, not, I don't know, it's fine. But anyway, it wasn't like that. It was brilliant. It was about this guy who's really funny and he's like super gay. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's like ends up in the Marines and he's like, how did this happen? I need to get out. Like, whatever. But he encounters loads of other gay people in the military who are also secretly gay, and he's like but also it was like really lovely. Like, they were like a team and they really loved being in the military, and they loved like, you know, being like brothers and like working with each other and like building each other up, and like it was like a brotherhood, and it was just really lovely and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so Sputters disagreed with me on a couple of them. You thought mixtape should be in it. So this one was like this kid, her parents died when she was really little and she lives with her grandma, and she found this mixtape that her mom made for her dad, and the tape got eaten in the player, so she couldn't listen to the songs, but she had the list of the songs, so she had to go looking for them one by one. She like met this like record store guy who sort of helped her a bit, and she kept sort of like, some of them were really hard to find because they were quite niche, like 80s songs. You put Wednesday as one of yours. I also liked Wednesday. When I was in Romania, the guy was really obsessed with telling us that loads of the scenes in Wednesday were filmed there. He'd be like, this train station was in Wednesday. This trash can was in Wednesday. This building was not in Wednesday but should have been in Wednesday because it is very like Wednesday. But it's good. It's got Catherine Zeta-Jones in it, Jenna Ortega. It's cute. You also want to put in Building the Band. Okay, to be fair, I did like Building in the Band, but maybe it wasn't like a top one. I do love Building the Band. Okay, so Liam from One Direction, the one who died, he was in it. He was one of the judges, and they had to say at the beginning of the show, like, we filmed this and we're gonna, you know, put it out there because we think Liam would have been proud of it. But yeah, it was like a bit sad, and then at the end they like showed him like in amongst all the contestants, and they were like really like chuffed to see him, and like he was like really like vibrant looking sort of dude. That was really sad.
And then he died of drugs and fell off the balcony.
I mean, did he fall? I don't know. We don't know what happened. It's all speculation. No one knows what happened. But this is one where you have a bunch of singers and they're in a pod, and then they sing, and everyone in all their pods can hear, and then they decide if they want to be in a band with that person. They like click the thing, and they have to vote on the people that they want to be in a band with. And if you have enough people who say that they want to be in a band with you, you get to stay. And then after everyone is like still around, they work amongst themselves to make bands. So they're like talking to people in their pods. They're like, oh, you're Susie, or you, oh, I loved your thing, do you want to be in a band with me? And they just like they're trying to do it amongst themselves. So then 5 bands get made, and then they have to compete from there after building like the band themselves.
But after a time, if they don't have a band, then they also get eliminated. But like there was this one bit where this guy wants to be in a boy band. No, wants to be in a mixed band, but then this other boy wants to be in a only boy band. Then he asks the guy in the mixed band, because this is his only last hope because the time is running. But he says no because he's in the mixed band and they got eliminated.
Oh yeah, that's true. Next one, Dog's Home. You know this one where
If you don't like it.
I do like it, but it started to get really sad. It started to get quite sad. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now what I googled. Maybe I won't tell you. I don't know.
Tell me.
I'm a bit like, it's a nightmare. Okay, so this Dog's Home thing, you want to go and you want to adopt a dog, so you go to like, you know, the rescue center, and you get to hang out with the dog first of all, in this like little hut. You know, they always do stories like, oh, this woman is really lonely, she just really wants a dog, and she wants this kind of dog, and then this dog was really lonely, he was found on the highway, and he really needs this kind of person, and then they put them together in a room, and it's perfect, you know, and it's like really heartwarming and lovely. But one of the dogs that went in to try out being with someone, most of the time when that happens, they don't get a home then, but they do get a home later. You see them on several episodes in a row. But this one, he wasn't on any other episodes.
What do you mean?
He was just on that one episode and he didn't get picked. And then he wasn't on any episodes after that.
Why did he die? How?
We don't need to talk about it.
Mom, tell me.
I don't want to talk about it. It's
Tell
too sad.
me.
I can't watch that show anymore now. It's hurt me. It's hurt me so deeply. Anyway, that's our favorite streaming from this year. If you have any thoughts, let us know. What were your favorite things that you streamed? Are they still available? Can we watch them? That's what we would like to know. Okay, let's go get food. Let's get takeout. Do you want Chinese? Should we get Chinese? We get Indian, I suppose. We could try out the new Indian place.
I really want Indian.
Okay. Tomorrow we have school and work and so many things, and I have to go to the office because I have this like away day thing where I have to give a presentation about AI, even though I don't know anything about AI. So the thing that we do for tomorrow may just be something quick like water cooler theater, where I tell you a funny story or a story that I thought was funny but actually maybe won't be that funny. I don't know. We'll do it anyway. Okay. See you tomorrow.